Welcome back. So yeah, this little intermezzo with vampirism. Maybe I skipped the dialogue at some point, or maybe it is even bugged. Not sure, probably not. It didn't come up anymore, and I wanted to have that in. So let's continue with the normal quest line now.
So, are you ready to mingle with the doomed house guests? The contract is waiting. Do you like parties? Because you've been invited to one. Of course, you'll be killing all the other guests. Are you ready to attend?
Of course I am.
Splendid. You need to go to the city of Skingrad, to the large house known as Summit Mist Manor. There, you will meet up with 5 very unlucky guests. In order to receive your bonus, you must kill each guest secretly, one by one. If anyone sees you committing murder, the bonus is forfeit.
That's a
The
challenge.
guests believe there is a chest of gold hidden in the house and have agreed to be locked inside until one of them finds it. In fact, the guests believe the key to the manor is inside the chest, and only by satisfying their greed will they be allowed to leave. Poor fools. There is, of course, no chest of gold. The guests will find no key. After you arrive, the doors will be locked behind you, as everyone expects. When all the guests lie dead, you will be free to leave. Now go. See the doorman at Summit Mist Manor. He will explain the rest. Have fun.
Have fun. The Night Mother's Child. Who done it?
Each guest, at some point in the past, wronged their mysterious host. Now, he's hired us to exact his revenge. I've heard some talk. This past year, some family members have been found murdered. Could there be an assassin among assassins? Go now, dear family member, and may the Night Mother wrap you in her cold, loving embrace.
The chant is probably upstairs, but let's make sure.
Brother, if I may have a word.
Of course. What is it?
I heard about your...
By the way, I could have used my life detection before.
I just wanted to congratulate you on a job well done. You had quite the time of it, or so I hear.
All right, so I may have gotten a bit careless. But the contract was fulfilled, wasn't it? In the end, that's all that matters.
Remember, dear brother, I can't always be there to get you out of trouble.
Well, I should return to my duties. Till next time, then.
Cities be with you, brother.
I've been meaning to speak with you.
Yes, brother.
The conversations are a
So
bit
is it true about your latest contract?
stiff, aren't
The
they?
girl's nanny was actually a Fighters Guild bodyguard?
Heard about
Like
that,
they
did you?
recorded them at different
Alright.
times,
So things
not in
got
the dialogue.
control. Nothing I couldn't handle, though, as you can plainly see.
We've heard this one.
Yes, well, if there's one
Sick.
thing you know how to do, it's get yourself out of an unwinnable situation.
Ah, well, I'd love to continue chatting, but I have to prepare for my next contract. You know, that Mages Guild matter. You understand?
Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Well met. Remember the pretenses under which the guests are there. They will be suspicious. You must be as effective an actor as you are a killer. It would be a good idea to talk to each guest and appeal to their good disposition. Remember, If they really like you, they may open up to you. You should dress appropriately. The Deceiver's finery, your recent quest reward, would serve this purpose nicely. If you earned it, that is. Anvil is all in. May you walk.
Okay then. Oh damn. Need to repair stuff. Not sure dagger shield is a great combination, but anyway. Look at us. Might go for bow here. Let's see.
Always in the shadow of cities, dear sister.
Good day. The key to successfully completing this contract is effectively blending in with the other guests. So for Sithis' sake, do not wear your hood. The Count of Skingrad.
That's where we're going. Where the
Farewell.
ruler is a vampire himself. Skingrad.
Get away from me. You again.
Never changes.
Anvil is all.
He has good spells though.
Smelling ape.
Like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself. Please, tell me how I can help.
I know what you're thinking. Gogron, he's too...
If you really plan on killing the guests one by one, make sure that when you strike hard. Don't want anyone running for help, do you? Anvil is... Happy hunting, my sister.
Hello, sweet sister. It warms my heart to see you again.
So
The Night Mother
nice.
has been smiling upon you, I hope. Take your time with this one. Observe the other guests. Learn their schedules and behaviors. And strike each one when they're alone. Use your silver tongue. Try to befriend the guests, and then you may be able to lure them to their own dooms. Oh, I shouldn't. Well, all right. Gogren had a pet rabbit as a child. He petted the thing so hard he crushed its skull. What a brute!
I think we've heard this one, right?
May your arrows always strike true.
Hello, dearest sister. Is there something I can help you with? Remember, you must make the other guests feel comfortable. Make them like you. Make them trust you. Then bathe in their blood.
So much fun. They're all laughing.
Don't tell anyone else. But someday I'm going... Good luck, sister. I hope you don't get killed. I mean, well, you know.
Sure. There are poisoned apples that we can buy from the foul-smelling cat. Khajiit.
Seeing you again is like a blessing from the Night Mother herself.
But they are very expensive. You can just leave them lying around,
Spare a moment.
and people will eat them if they get hungry.
So,
But
is it true?
remove all the other food so that goes quicker.
Seeing you again is like a blessing from the Night Mother herself.
Oh, you're going out as well? On a contract? One of the guys was missing. One of the... well... Uchiva's brother, I guess. One of the Argonians. But the Wood Elf is also missing a lot here. She's quite busy.
Have pity, beautiful lady. I got nothing to eat.
Sorry. Got work to do here.
So the last guest finally arrives. I'll tell you what I told all the others. You go in, I lock the door. You don't come out until it's over. Now I'll tell you what I didn't tell everyone else. We have the same mother, you and I. And she wants you to have this. It's the key to the house. I guess someone else has already told you the other details.
Night Mother.
Kill all the guests, then leave, right? Well, you better get in there. Time to mingle. I've heard some strange stories about Count Hasildor. I'm sure they couldn't be true, though. Go, socialize. Talk to those fine people, and then plunge your knife into their throats when they ain't looking.
Being mean is so much fun.
The sixth guest has finally arrived. Well, it's about time. Do you know how long we've been waiting? It seems like an age. Whoever invited us here must at least know us, don't you think? In any event, we're all stuck here together, so we might as well get acquainted. The rest of us have already traded introductions. I'm Matilda Petite. The others are Nels the Naughty, Neville, Devisi Dran, and Primo Antonius. Now, who might you be? Please, tell us a little bit about yourself. Yes, well, anyway, now that we're all here, I guess we can start looking. I'd wish you good luck, but I wouldn't really mean it.
Of course. So this sounds like a dark elf. Bretonian. Maybe Nord. Breton. Imperial.
The little dark elf. She seems a nice enough girl. But to be perfectly honest, I've never trusted their kind.
Oh. Oh well. That's too bad, then.
That's right, it's a Breton name. I'll have you know the Petites are one of High Rock's oldest and most respected noble families. He's a Nord. Mead-swilling barbarians, all of them. From what I gathered, he's a retired soldier. He's been all across the Empire fighting in various campaigns. Goodness, he's handsome. He's young, well-educated, and obviously full of himself. Not much different than any young nobleman, really.
Well, let's improve
We'll see.
our disposition here, then. So the clock runs down, and you gotta be a little quick here. Figure out she doesn't like that, that's indifferent, that's good. bad. Good. Okay, let's try this
I
one.
doubt it.
Goes down. So these two are bad.
Blow away, wind. How nice. Where did you get that? That's good. You're too kind. Blow away, windbag. I doubt it. Where did you get that? That's good. Where did you get that? That's good.
That's bad.
What a fool you are. You're too... I doubt it. I doubt it. That's really... I like it. Blow away, windbag. That's really funny. Thank you. What a... I doubt it. I doubt it. Where did you get that? Thank you. Don't make me laugh. I doubt it. That's great. I like it. That's cute. You think I'm afraid of you?
Okay. Boast, quiz, joke, admire. Different things work on different people, right? We can save our money here. Next.
I have a good
Nord,
idea where that chest might
find the
be.
gold. What
That
will you
gold
spend
is
it
as
on?
good as mine.
Wait, let me guess. A sleazy whore and a nice new battle axe, am I right?
I'm gonna open a tavern. Not that I'd welcome your patronage. No pigs allowed inside, you see. You Legion types tend to stink up a place.
A tavern? Oh, I should have known. Leave it to a
So here we
barbarian
all
to
are.
spend an entire
Certainly
chest
is a
full
nice
of gold
house.
on beer and mead.
So,
How
here
pathetic.
we all are. It
You
certainly
can
is a
call me
nice
a
house.
barbarian. It's true, and I'm proud of the fact. But you call me pathetic again, and I'm gonna show you just how barbaric I am.
With every word you speak, you're just proving me right, Nord. Your kind has contributed nothing to our empire, and never will.
So, here we all are.
My
Certainly is a
kind,
nice
as you
house.
like to call us,
Can't
are
decide
plenty
where I
happy
should
serving
look.
our own
I don't want to
needs,
break anything,
while
but
your
the chest of
useless
gold would be
empire
hidden
crumbles
anywhere.
down around you.
Your words border on treason, Nord, and I will not tolerate them. You will respect the empire. You will respect the memory of our dear
Check
emperor.
out the house a bit.
Bah! Don't get your linens in a bunch. You have no authority in this house or anywhere else. You're not even in the Legion anymore.
Nevertheless, I still serve the empire in my heart, and will not abide such talk. Walk away from me now, barbarian, or you'll regret your arrogance.
I was done with you anyway. I can only talk to an ex-Legion pig for so long before my ears start bleeding. Besides, I need a drink.
Those Nords, always doing their own thing.
Ah, yes, the sixth guest. I'm Neville. It's nice to make your acquaintance. She's a dark elf. What, you blind as well as dumb?
Oh, this is a nice guy.
What's your interest in the old woman? You'd do well to keep your questions to yourself.
Alright.
Say what you're going to say.
Very low here. And good.
That's Don't try to manipulate me. Really?
That's
Interesting. Oh, please. You're good.
Oh, damn.
All right. You can't scare me. Don't talk such rot. What a great story. That's really funny. You can't scare me. What a great story. What not? That's great. How's it go again? What a great story. Don't talk such. You can't. I like that a lot. That's great. How's it go again?
Shoot.
Really? Interesting. You're Don't waste your flattery on me.
Damn. Should look. These are the bad ones, right?
Not now, not later, not ever.
That's bad, that's good.
Is that so?
Damn.
I wish I could say that. Don't waste your flattery on me. Really? Interesting. That's just talk. What a great story. Is that so? Oh, that's great. Don't waste your flattery on me. You're wasting your breath.
Those are bad, okay.
Oh, that's great. Don't try to manipulate. Well done. You can't scare me. Don't try to Really? Interesting. Don't try to manipulate me. Well done. Where'd you get that? That's good. Not now, not later, not ever. Well, you're wasting. That's great. How's it go again? What nonsense. You can't scare me. That's really funny. You can't scare me. Oh, that's great. That's really too much. Don't try to manipulate me. Is that so? Well done. That's not now. Oh, please. Remarkable. Don't waste your. Really? That's just talk.
Oh, we can really go up high here.
Don't talk such. Really? Is that so?
Okay then.
I see. Davisi is a dark elf. They call themselves Dunmer. When I was young, I spent some time stationed on Fort Moonmoth, on their homeland of Morrowind. I have great respect for the Dunmer people. They are strong and noble and generally understand the importance of law and discipline. Unfortunately, Davisi doesn't seem to like me very much, but I don't blame her. The young ones tend to have problems with authority figures. If I may be honest, I feel a bit sorry for the old woman. She comes from a noble family, I'm sure, but seems a lot less well off than she should be.
So, he's a red guard, right?
Know what I think? I think that barbarian will do anything to get his hands on the chest of gold. His kind are greedy and vicious, all of them. Trust me, I know. I was stationed at Fort Frostmoth for a few years on the Isle of Solstheim. Those Nords are a bunch of animal-worshipping savages.
But he has a strong imperial attitude.
They're all the same, full of meat and something to prove.
Not pirate-like.
A lot of good men up there. A lot of good men. I'm a Red Guard, though I've never actually been to Hammerfell. I was born here in Cyrodiil. My family has been in the Legion for 3 generations.
Mm-hmm.
I'll confess that I have no idea why Primo is here. The kid's got more wealth than the rest of us combined. He sure doesn't need a chest of gold. Maybe he's incredibly greedy, but I don't think so. My guess is that Primo is so bored he simply has nothing better to do.
Well then.
I have a good idea where that chest might be. That goal is as good as mine.
Yeah, up she goes. I hope we can enter that door.
Well, hello there. Nels is my name. Some call me naughty, but don't you believe it.
I wonder why.
We'll see. Well done. Not now, not later, that's just not funny. Don't, please. I'm sorry.
Those are bad.
Don't waste your That's just stupid. What a great... I accept. I have no choice. You think that's funny? I wish I could say that. No more. I don't talk such rot. Don't waste... That's just... remarkable. Well done. Yeah, not... That's just stupid. What a dumb joke. No more. I don't... What a great story. Don't... That's just not... What a great... No more. You're frightening me. I wish I could say that. No more. Don't wait. What a dumb joke.
Okay then.
That's not bad. Let me confide something in you, my friend. Dovisi is the spitting image of my own daughter. Her skin is darker, of course, but that sweet face. My daughter was killed, you see, a few years back by bandits. I'm sorry. Please forgive a father's heavy heart. You should have seen the old biddy trying to talk to young Primo Antonius. She may be a noble, but he looked down on her like a scullery maid. Ah, don't let the name fool you. I had a bit too much mead a few years back, and there was this tavern wench. Anyway, just call me Nels. I will confide something in you, my friend. I despise Neville and all his Imperial Legion ilk. They are useless, uncaring tools of corruption. 3 years ago, my village in Skyrim was attacked by bandits. We went to the nearby Imperial Legion outpost, but they refused to help us. My dear, sweet daughter Olga was killed that day. She was murdered, and the Legion would do nothing to help her. Neville and his kind are scum.
I see. So his anger is a little bit justified. He might join, like, the Stormcloaks or something in the future.
Primo is young and rich. I can sense a good, decent person in there somewhere. He just has to get his priorities straight. Oh, yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
Let's talk to everyone first, if we can.
It certainly is a nice house.
And that's the Dark Elf everyone's talking
Hello,
about.
I'm Dovesi. I'm very pleased to meet you. Now that you're here, we can really start looking for that chest of gold. What I mean to say is, before you arrived, we all just sort of glanced around a bit. Now that we're all officially here, we can look in earnest.
It's a bit sad that there are only like a handful of voice actors in the game.
Not much to tell about me, really. I'm from Morrowind originally, but my family moved to Valenwood a few years ago. Yes?
That's bad, huh?
I doubt it. Not funny. Please.
Those two are bad.
That's enough. I doubt it. I won't fight you. You're really now, you're such a charmer. That's enough. Not funny. Please. I doubt it. That's enough. You should be ashamed. Please. I doubt it. Get away from me. Really now. I doubt. That's enough.
Okay.
Not much to tell about me, really. Honestly, I don't think she likes me. It's because I'm a Dunmer. I heard her say something to Neville, and it wasn't very nice. Every now and then he looks over at me and smiles. I think he's sweet on me. If Nels finds the gold, maybe he'll want some company.
Alright then.
I know he's a retired soldier. But not just a soldier. He was an officer in the Imperial Legion. I hate the Legion and everything it stands for. When those soldiers came to Morrowind, they persecuted my people and stole our lands. Neville may not be in the Legion anymore, but who knows what atrocities he committed.
Those Dunmer aren't exactly innocent either, right? They have slavery and their own Assassin's Guild, Morakton, and whatnot.
It's pretty obvious that Primo comes from a wealthy family. He would never be interested in a girl like me, I'm afraid. Well, thanks for listening. I know I'm just being a silly little girl, but the heart wants what it wants, as they say.
Okay.
Oh yes, maybe we'll speak again later.
I like her hairstyle. That's one gigantic bun. That's what it's called, right? So yeah, that's an interesting little piece of information.
So, here we all are.
And that's
So, you
the
finally
final
showed
guy.
up. It's about time. People of my station are not accustomed to waiting.
Well then,
Go ahead.
sounds like we're going to get along just great. That's bad.
Ugh. That's foul. Is that so? Please. What a great story.
Also bad.
Really now? I wish I... Not... That's just talk. What a... You're wasting your breath. No, you do me too much honor. That's just talk. What a... Get away from... What a wonderful compliment. You can't scare me. You should Please, I'm embarrassed, but thank you.
Okay, that's already maxed out.
That's not bad. She's quite beautiful, isn't she? A little young, perhaps, and not exactly highborn, but she possesses a unique elegance. The old woman, she's quite a pest, really. I think she's gotten it into her head that I need mothering or something. She is sorely mistaken. There's something about Nels I can't quite place. He's not for money, that's obvious, but I don't think he's quite the buffoon he seems either. He reminds me of the guards under my father's employ, strict, no nonsense, and ready to fight at a moment's notice. It's a regal name from a rather regal family. Indeed, my father owns more property than the East Empire Company.
Good for you.
I have a good idea where that chest might be. That gold is as good as mine.
Alright, here we go. Basement.
So here we all are. Certainly is a nice house.
I can't quite decide where I should look. I don't want to break anything, but the chest of gold could be hidden anywhere.
Let's see.
Hello, dear. Listen, I've been thinking. Why don't we form a kind of alliance? If either one of us finds the chest of gold, we split it 50-50. With the two of us working together, we're sure to find the chest before anyone else. What do you say? Do you want to team up? Oh, wonderful.
And the line sounds
This is going to be such
perfect.
fun. So, any ideas where we should begin searching first?
In the basement. Of course.
Oh, good idea. Maybe the chest is hidden under the floorboards. All right, I'll head down there and start looking. yes. Maybe we'll speak again later.
Let's see how many hit points I got. Not much. Can sell some stuff later. It's cool, just leaving the naked body here, all twisted.
Did you hear? Someone has been murdered. One of us. One of the guests. The old woman is dead. Murdered. Cut down in this very house. But why? Did she find the gold? And someone wanted it for their own? She seems very upset by the murder. I do hope she'll be all right. Nell seems just as unnerved as the rest of us that someone has been killed, but he seems to find solace in a bottle. He seems on edge, doesn't he? I guess you can take the man out of the Legion, but you can never take the Legion out of the man. It's a regal name from a rather... You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
No kidding. Lesson 1 from all horror movies. Never split up.
Have you heard, my friend? One of our fellow guests has been murdered. This bodes ill for our stay and our search for the gold. Let me tell you something. If anyone thinks they're going to hurt that poor dark elf girl, they're going to have to get through me first. Some bloodthirsty monster killed that woman in cold blood. It's obvious to me one of the other guests killed her to eliminate the competition. Assuming that's true, who's next? You? Me? We need to keep our eyes open, friend, and we'd do well not to trust the others.
Indeed.
I really have to wonder where Neville was when someone was getting slaughtered just a few rooms away. Maybe he was busy looking for the chest of gold, or maybe he was right next to the victim with his hand on the hilt of a dagger. Think about it.
They have a nice little fight going, so we should kill those two last.
Whoever the killer is will have to be strong and quick. Now, I'm not saying Primo is our murderer, but you have to admit it's at least possible. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
Is that why someone invited us here? To kill us? This is horrible! Why? Why would someone do this? The taking of a life is against every principle I hold dear. It's something I just can't understand. Yes, this whole thing has taken quite a bit out of me. I think I'll go to my room for a bit and get some sleep. Thanks for the talk.
guest has been murdered. So it begins. You mark my words, this entire party is a trap. Someone wants us all dead, and now they have their chance.
He's figured it out.
Right now, my main concern is figuring out who the killer is. She may be young, but Divisi is a suspect just like everyone else. I've seen enough in my time to know that anyone is capable of murder if they have the right motivation.
True.
Mathilde's murder saddens me, friend. But not for the reason you may think. 10 years ago, when I was in my prime, this never would have happened. But now I'm old, and my instincts have failed. I let that woman down. Nords are raised to be cold-blooded killers. Don't take your eyes off Nels if you value your life. I'll bet anything he's our murderer. I'm a Red Guard. To be honest, my instincts tell me the kid isn't the killer. Sure, he's a bit obnoxious, but that doesn't make him capable of murder. You'd be smart to stay with the rest of the group. It's just not safe to go wandering off alone with a killer on the loose.
You know what else isn't safe? Just going to sleep when someone has been murdered. Actually,
We're being stalked like animals in the forest. I'm still not sure if the killer is one of the other guests or is hiding somewhere in the house. One thing I do know is that the killer won't just stop with two. They never do. You and I, we need to watch each other's backs. I've got my old Legion armor and sword in a chest upstairs. It's time I geared up and showed this coward just who he's dealing with. I was in the Legion for a great many years, my friend. I saw a lot of horrible things, including the murders of children. It made no sense then, it makes no sense now. But don't you worry. I vowed to bring Divisi's killer to justice.
he's a by-the-books kind of guy.
That mead-swilling barbarian killed those two people. I'm sure of it. I don't have the proof just yet, but I'm watching him. Don't you worry, my friend. Nels won't get away with this, not on my watch.
Yeah, you believe what you want to believe, right?
Primo may be young, but he looks strong, and I'm sure he could handle himself in a fight. I think I'm going to enlist his help. I'll talk to Primo. Give him a bit of encouragement. If he and I are vigilant, we may prevent the killer from claiming another victim. Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Yeah, I'm just a weak, innocent woman. Oh, he's giving up. Look at him. Let's see what kind of armor he has. So this guy has to die last now.
I haven't seen death like this in a long, long time. It's a bit more than my nerves can handle, I'm afraid. I plan to gather up every drop of drink in this house and keep it to myself. If things get any worse around here, I find comfort there, you see. No. When I looked into Devisi's face, it was like peering at my own daughter. I feel like I've lost her all over again.
Well, that's sad. But the Night Mother doesn't care. She has her own kind of love.
With two of us now dead, it seems like the others are looking for Neville for protection. The fools. He'll kill them like he did the others. That's right. I think Neville is the murderer. I can't prove it yet, but he'll slip up, just you wait. Whatever you do, don't turn your back on him.
Will do.
Let me ask you something, friend. Why is Primo even here? The rest of us need the money, but his family is wealthy beyond measure.
Indeed. Very
Maybe
suspicious.
he was bored, or maybe he just wanted to do some slumming. Or maybe he's a trained assassin hired to kill us all, one by one.
How would I
Sound
know?
crazy? Well, these are crazy times, my friend.
I'm just a fragile, weak woman.
Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Did we miss him? Is he down in the basement? Oh no, they wanted to team up, I see.
It's not safe to be alone. I certainly don't want to be the third victim.
This is fun. I like this very much. Wait a minute.
Two people are now dead. And for what? A trunk full of coins? How pathetic. She was so beautiful. And now she's gone. The old woman is dead. Murdered. Cut down in this very house. He's drinking even more than he was before. Is it because he's afraid? Or feeling guilty?
Suspicion.
It seems that with each murder, Neville becomes that much more aware. If I didn't know better, I'd say he's planning on catching the killer himself. It's a regal name from a rather... Don't go far. It's too dangerous to go wandering around this house.
Of course.
Two of us have been murdered. One of us is a killer, but who?
I love how they all go to sleep anyway. Well, not all of them, I guess. He's just running up and down here. Seems nervous. Well, with the bow, I have to look after the arc. I mean, it drops after a while. It's not like a straight shot, right? Did something happen? What's going on? Didn't hear anything.
This house is a death trap. There you are. Listen, I've searched every inch of this house. It's sealed up tight. There's no way in or out, and there's nobody hiding any place. That means the killer has been inside with us all along. You and I aren't murderers, so that leaves one person. It's Nels the Naughty. Yes, we must kill that foul Nord before he slits our throats. Aye! Ha!
Too bad. Couldn't talk to him before.
Well, that's it, my friend. We're the last. And that damned assassin is still hiding out in this house somewhere. I guess there's only one thing left for me to do. I'm gonna find an axe and do my best to chop that damn door down and get us out of here.
How do you know the assassin is still in here?
One less Nord in the world is something I'd normally cheer about. But the fact that he was murdered by a fellow guest does put a damper on
but you. It doesn't seem right. I think the designers haven't thought this quest through, but it is pretty complex, so I guess it is pretty complex. I guess it can be forgiven.
So I guess this is it then.
All of the guests are dead, and now one knew I was the killer. I must now return to the sanctuary and speak with Achiever to receive my reward and bonus. Well, that armor wasn't quite as sturdy as I thought it was. Beautiful. Linen clothes. Neville's chest. Well, I think I'm going to loot this place and sort my inventory out. And sleep. So see you in a bit.
Heart with warmth to see you again.
And here we are again, indeed.
Well done. Not only did you kill the 5 guests, you acted as an agent of terror and grief. You have earned your reward and bonus, assassin. I lay upon you now the Night Mother's blessing. May she walk with you always and guide your hand as you act in accordance with the 5 tenets.
Well then, until next time. The Assassin's Gambit. Bye.